Understanding Auto-Brewery Syndrome. Imagine feeling drunk without drinking a single drop of alcohol. Imagine the confusion, the slurred speech, the dizziness hitting you after simply eating a meal rich in carbohydrates, like pasta or bread. This might sound like science fiction, but for people with a rare condition called Auto-Brewery Syndrome, or ABS, it's a challenging reality. It's a condition where their own body turns into a brewery, producing alcohol internally. So, how does this happen? Inside our digestive system, specifically the gut, live trillions of microorganisms, bacteria and fungi. Usually, they help us digest food. But in autobrewery syndrome, certain types of yeast, or less commonly bacteria, begin to overgrow. When the person eats carbohydrates, sugars, and starches, these overgrown microbes do something unusual. They ferment the carbs, turning them into ethanol, the same type of alcohol found in beer, wine, and spirits. This alcohol then gets absorbed into the bloodstream, leading to intoxication. The symptoms are exactly what you might expect from drinking too much: feeling dizzy or disoriented, having trouble walking or speaking clearly, experiencing mood changes, brain fog, or even blackouts. The key difference, of course, is that the person hasn't consumed any alcoholic beverages. This can be incredibly confusing and distressing, both for the individual and their loved ones. Imagine trying to explain to your boss, your family, or even law enforcement that you are intoxicated because you ate pizza. What causes this internal fermentation to start? It's not always clear, but several factors seem to play a role. Sometimes prolonged use of antibiotics can disrupt the delicate balance of gut microbes, allowing alcohol-producing fungi like Candida or Saccharomyces to take over. Underlying conditions like Crohn's disease, diabetes, or short bowel syndrome can also increase the risk. And a diet very high in refined carbohydrates and sugars seems to provide the fuel these microbes need to produce significant amounts of alcohol. Diagnosing autobrewery syndrome can be tricky. Doctors often need to rule out other potential causes for the symptoms first. It usually involves a detailed medical history, blood tests to check alcohol levels, especially after a high carbohydrate meal challenge done under medical supervision, and sometimes tests to analyze the microbes present in the gut. Because it's so rare, many doctors may not immediately recognize it, leading to delays in diagnosis and treatment. Living with autobrewery syndrome presents enormous challenges. Beyond the physical symptoms of intoxication, individuals face social stigma, misunderstandings, and even legal trouble if they are mistakenly accused of driving under the influence. It can strain relationships, impact job performance, and lead to significant anxiety and depression. Fortunately, autobrewery syndrome can often be managed. Treatment typically focuses on two main goals: stopping the internal alcohol production and restoring a healthy gut balance. This usually involves a strict low carbohydrate, low sugar diet to starve the fermenting microbes of their fuel source. Doctors may also prescribe specific antifungal or antibiotic medications to target the overgrown organisms. Probiotics might be recommended later to help repopulate the gut with beneficial bacteria. Autobrewery syndrome is a striking example of how complex and sometimes mysterious our own bodies can be. It highlights the crucial role our gut microbiome plays in our overall health. While rare, it's a real and serious condition that requires medical attention, understanding, and compassion. By raising awareness, we can help those affected get the diagnosis and support they need to manage their internal, unwanted brewery.